awesome fourth grade musicians. I hope you're all having a great week. Today we're doing page 31 of Essential Elements, book 1. So on this one, it starts with a whole thing in yellow here, skill builders in G major. So if you remember from a few pages ago, the key of G major just means that we are in this key, and that key has one sharp, F sharp. But there won't be anything too weird until we get to the slurs in here. So as long as you feel comfortable with reading the notes on G, these shouldn't be too bad. The first one is a G major scale with an arpeggio at the end, a broken chord. So let's start at the top, 119, G major scale. Ready, go. Great, next one. How many beats in a measure for this one? 3 this time. Here we go. 1, 2, go. Great, and make sure you use lots of bow, but slow bows on that the dotted half notes. All right, 121. How many beats in a measure for this one? Only 2. So we had 4, and then 3, and now 2. But the next one isn't 1. That would be interesting, 1 beat in a measure. Here we go, 121. We've got some eighth notes. 1, 2, and 1, go. That one's fun. Be careful in the middle after the half note. Our tendency would be to continue with the same rhythmic pattern, the quarter, eighth, eighth, but then it changes to the opposite, eighth, eighth, quarter. So be careful there. That's a place where they are trying to trick us, but they won't. Next one, 122. Getting a little trickier because we're adding some slurs here, but you've done slurs, so you'll be fine. So here we go, 122, slurring the first 2 notes. Ready, set, lots of bows, slow bows, ready, go. Interesting. So be careful towards the end that it's slur separate there. And then they want you, well, violins and violas, to use a 4 for that D in the last measure. And then you have a tie, so that open G at the end tied to another open G is really the same as playing what kind of note? A half note, because 2 beats, quarter plus quarter. Okay, next one. Now we're slurring 3, so this is different, but it works the same way as slurring 2, but now there are 3 notes in the same bow. So if you just want to try, the first measure, see if you can do that using your entire bow, but not, running out of bow, not going so fast that you run out. Perfect. So that way you use the whole bow to the tip, a third of the bow for each because there are 3 notes in the bow. Here we go, 123, go. 1, 2, 3. That's a pretty one. Slurs are so pretty. They make everything so smooth. And the last one, now we have eighth note slurs. So these are a little trickier because you've got to move your fingers fast and control your bow to get the slur. So this is one that, you know, I'd break up and just play the first measure. If you want to try it without the slurs first, and then add your slur, and then try the first two measures, and so forth. Once you get it, you can play with me. I'm going to play the whole thing now. Ready, go. Nice. And the last one. All right. Oh, gamelons. Awesome. Okay, so this is cool. You can read about the Far Eastern music up above, and the it's usually a Balinese gamelan. So we've got, what is that extra note at the beginning of this song called? Do you remember? Pickup note. So we've got a pickup note here. So we're starting on beat 4, and where are the other 3 beats? At the very end. 3 plus 1, there's your full measure of 4. All right, so we're starting on an up bow. I would start in the middle of the bow for that chord note. And we've got a first ending, second ending ordeal going on here, so watch for that. Here we go. 1, 2, go.